Regarding your visit to Thailand, your schedule is very packed, about 48 hours. But yesterday you have discussion with Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha, and it's been expected highly out of your visit that it will lead to peace process in Thailand, especially the role of Malaysia. Can you tell me what you discussed with him, frankly, about the south of Thailand?
Well, with Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha and Deputy Prime Minister General Prawit, who's of course dealing with some issues in the south, we discussed extensively because it's been going on for decades. The difference being it is an internal matter within Thailand. So we can come in only as a facilitator when requested. And I told Prime Minister Prayut that in a small way, with your agreement, I would do whatever is necessary, talking to our friends in the south, engaging with them, and also engaging with those in Bangkok. There is trust deficit. Is it true that there is not going to be intimidation? Is it true that their welfare, that their religion and culture and language be protected? I believe it is true. I mean, it's not just a matter of what the government had said, but it's from their action. So we'll have to then ensure that the negotiations and meetings take place more often, and some of the issues raised must be dealt with and addressed. But what cannot be considered or compromised is our position against any form of violence.
Formally, Malaysia has appointed new facilitator. Can you do more on top of having facilitator for Malaysia?
Well, only one facilitator who's formerly chief of the armed forces, who's a friend to many of the key generals here, and that has helped immensely in the process of negotiations. But what is more important is not just one. It is a commitment. Number one, both prime ministers. Number two, both security agencies. Number three, the issue of socio-economic development, not only for South Thailand, but also for North Malaysia, North Malaya, not North Malayan Peninsula, both in terms of bilateral and also the triangle, which involves part of Indonesia. So we have to revive that. And I think there's just a consensus. I think Prime Minister Prayut was also very positive in this sort of initiative. I can't say for now, but from reading the notes of past meetings, this has been most frank, most forthcoming, and a commitment to proceed to ensure that there is a special sort of effort to enhance bilateral relations, border security, avoiding smuggling, trade, investments, joint development, cultural, education. It has been so positive, and I'm very encouraged.
In the press conference, you said peace in the south of Thailand is paramount in this situation, but by doing all means necessary. What do you mean by that?
We have to listen to them and listen also to those in charge in Bangkok and deal on the specific issues. Everybody talks about peace. Everyone talks about justice. But you can listen to the grievances and deal with it specifically. But again, on top of all this is socioeconomic development. And people will be busy in development, busy in their jobs, and at the same time, their interest of the minority groups, both either religious or groups, as part of the Thai context, is respected. I mean, I told Prime Minister General Prayut that in Malaysia, we are also making that departure. I don't want any citizen, be it a Muslim or Buddhist or Christian or Hindu, to feel that they are marginalized in any way. Sometimes it's not true. Sometimes it's a perception. So we have to correct the perception. Sometimes it's not the policy, not the leaders, but the enforcement agencies and the players on the ground. So all these things can be addressed. But these are not really issues that is not unsurmountable. They can be dealt with. In my exchanges with not only the two Deputy Prime Minister and other ministers, but I sense there is this ray of hope that people are, look, We want to develop our countries. We want to have, therefore, we need to have excellent relations with our neighbor. It means a common border, is no joke. And unfortunately, the border areas are for us from Malaysia also relatively the poorer areas, and similarly in Thailand. So our common resolve is to uplift. That's why there was a misunderstanding where I say, look, develop South Thailand. I should say, should also develop North Malayan Peninsula. So if it is joint effort, it will help.